guys, this is my second video in English, and I really like to do the I really enjoy to do the first one, so that's why I'm here doing the second one. Before I really get started, just have in mind that English is not my first language, so I might and I will commit many mistakes, alright? But it doesn't matter, if you understand me, it's gonna be alright, isn't it? But I'm here today to talk about New Zealand and Australia, the neighbors, right? They are neighbors next to each other, but they are very, 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 very different, right? I lived for 1 year in New Zealand in 2014, well, half of 2014 and until August 2015, and I really love that place, really, really. And I more than Australia, that's for sure. New Zealand has a different vibe. It's a kind of hippie, I would say, but it's a very relaxed place, and I have lots of freedom. You can use the clothes you want to use. No one cares about you, like about your how can I say, the outside. You know, like clothes, brands, hair, makeup. No, it's like freedom. What's matter? I know it's very romantic in my mind, this idea. I don't know if it really is the truth, but like people cares about what's inside, like your thoughts, your values, and these kind of things. You know, maybe I'm totally wrong, but that's my impression of this 1 year in New Zealand. And that's why I fell in love with this country, you know? All the Maori culture, all the nature, you know? And it's like, I really think that's a good place to have a family, yeah, like kids. And it's a very quiet place, safe, really, really safe. There's no work for journalists there because there's nothing happening, yeah? Like if it's holiday, you probably will find everything closed. But yeah, well, now Australia is different. Australia, it's a mix of feelings, I think. So we have beach. We have beach as well in New Zealand, but it's different here. I think it's more party, you know. I think people here is more how can I say, because people in New Zealand, they are very polite, very polite. Oh, can you hear my voice? That's because I'm nervous. Yeah. Let's correct this voice. Whew. Whew. Breathe. Right. So Australia is New Zealand people are very polite. That's true. But here I think people are more open. Like when they meet you, they ask, "Oh, where are you from? How old are you? What are you doing here? What kind of visa you are?" Because I'm not from Australia, of course, I'm from Brazil. And like there's all this questionnaire they make to you, make you to answer. So yeah, I think they are more open, but at the same time, I think people in New Zealand are more polite. They're more quiet, they're more closed, but you know, like they are, yeah, this is different. There's good things and bad things. In Australia, if you go party, you probably will find more excited party, because in New Zealand it's very quiet. Yeah, but about Australia. Australia, the weather here is much better. That's very Brazilian, but it's much better than New Zealand. And New Zealand, the weather is shit, really. Rain, cold, wind, and then a little bit of sun. Rain, cold, wind, and then a little bit of sun. And it goes and goes and goes and goes. Like, and in the winter, the winter is depressing. When here in Australia, you have cold winter sometimes. Like here, where I live now in Victoria, close to Melbourne, 200 km from Melbourne. We have lots of rain and cold, but it's still more sun than New Zealand. And it's better. And in the summer it's beautiful, spring is beautiful, autumn is beautiful, and you have lots of sunshine. You can go to the river, you can go to the beach, and then you can go to do some hiking in the mountains. There's lots of parks, there's lots of nature, and the cities here, if you really like culture, art exhibitions, clubs, pubs. There are more options. Of nightlife, for example, is totally different. There is no nightlife in New Zealand. There is nightlife in New Zealand, but it's so how can I say? It's few options and it's different. It's not that like you go to Melbourne or you go to Sydney, you have wow, you know, party everywhere. It's more, well, the cities are bigger as well. That probably makes a big difference. A big, you know, like when you don't have English as the first language, you end up repeating the same words because you don't have a wide vocabulary. Yeah. Yeah, but I think both places are very safe and good place to live, to start a new life. There are not lots of people living in Australia or in New Zealand, so it really has space for more people, you know, for more. It's not crowded at all. No. What else can I talk about Australia? Well, Australia has this nature vibe as well, but nothing compared to New Zealand. I've been camping and hiking and going to national parks in Australia. They are beautiful. They are really beautiful, but different than in New Zealand. The landscape is just different. Tasmania would be closer. The landscape, the nature, the mountains, it's very humid there, so it would be closer to New Zealand, like about what you're gonna see. But Australia is different. I haven't been to the desert yet, Alice Spring, and to what is that? Darwin. I don't know how to say. For me, I would say Darwin, but I know that's not the right pronunciation. So let's say you probably will understand what I'm talking about. But I've been to the West Australia. Oh, it's just amazing. Beautiful beaches, beautiful, like, and lakes and rivers. The nature here is very rich. Another thing. Animals in Australia. Yeah. New Zealand, I think, is a kind of boring about animals. They have that kiwi bird that I saw only in the zoo, but that's pretty much all. There's not like a rich animal place. But here, we have lots of snakes, spiders, crocodiles, sharks, and birds. Lots of birds, like lots of animals here. So if you like animals, Australia is very nice. Yeah. Well, I'm just doing this video so I can practice my English, and some people can maybe, you said this wrong, you said that wrong, you said that wrong. Probably I'm not doing the right verb tense. Probably. Yeah. Because for me it's like should be only present, past and future. It would be amazing. Because like you just say, I am, I was, I will. Perfect. But no, then you have I have been, I have had. It kind that what am I gonna say? What I was about to say? It gets kind of complicated. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. What else? That's it, guys. I hope you enjoy.
All the way.